petal pushers. It's so pretty. You think it's pretty too, Dexter? You think it's pretty too? So one of the reasons I wanted to weed out this area and get it all cleaned up is because I wanted to take the perfect picture of my roses, but that is not going to happen. I don't think it's all going to get completely cleaned up before all the roses disappear. They're already starting to. So I'm going to go show you all the roses. This garden is the rose garden that I started in memory of my mother, basically. Her favorite flower was pink roses, so that's why all of these roses are pinkish. So most of you have probably noticed that I've been missing from YouTube for a while. Dexter, what in the world? Did you all see that? He just jumped up on me trying to jump on me. Dexter, what in the world? Well, I'm starting my YouTube back up after only 4.5 months. Part of that was because I was grieving for my mom really hard. I thought I could start up a YouTube channel, but I needed to go get some counseling and help with grieving over the loss of my mom. And this last year, I've been also suffering from some health challenges with my heart again, and just trying to get the garden done and taking dance classes to keep myself healthy and working in the garden without filming and the pressure of filming and making it look good. And I've realized it's never gonna look perfect. I will never have all my ducks in a row. I will never have irrigation and tool supplies put away. I will never have it weeded perfectly. It's just me and my husband. And so I either need to show it as is or not do it, because it's never gonna look perfect. So I've just decided to show as is. So we'll start with the front row. This little pink one here is petal pushers. I got this one from Jackson and Perkins. See, can I remember what this one is? I think this is the Whistly, but it's not blooming yet. It's just starting to bud as long as the deer don't eat it. I'm so upset. The other day, I came out here yesterday and found that all my new buds on my Golden Celebration in the Circle Garden have been eaten off by deer. So, very upset. This one is called Marvelous, and as you can see, these are almost done, but there is a new bud right here coming up. Maybe I can give that a picture after that one blooms. This one here is called California Dreaming. And as you can see, the deer got to this one. It had new buds right there. I'm surprised they didn't get some of these others. This is along this garden's along the outside edge of the road. I'm not sure. I really didn't want to have to build a fence around this, but I might have to keep the deer out of it. This one is Zephyrin Dune, and that one is already off. The flowers are already out of bloom as well. This gorgeous one here, oh my goodness, can I remember which one it is? I think this one is the, it's not Eustacia Vi. It's the Olivia Austin. The Olivia Austin one. It's so pretty. And then just behind it, done blooming, is the Scepter d'Isle. And honestly, I think out of all the ones that have bloomed here so far, the Scepter d'Isle was my least favorite, surprisingly. I'm not sure why, but it was just my least favorite. And then this one is Queen Elizabeth. This is not the David Austin Elizabeth. It's Queen Elizabeth. I think it's by the company Star. I'm not 100% sure about that. I bought that at my local garden center. And then right here next to it, this rose, it's got a lavender pinkish quality too. It's really pretty. It is called Memorial Day Star by the Star Company. And then in the middle over there, my goodness, I don't remember that one. Let's see if I can get closer to the tag and read it. Why can I never remember this one? This is the Gertrude Gico. This one supposedly smells amazing. Let's see if I can smell it. Oh. Yep, it does smell amazing. It's got that old-time rose scent. Love it. This one there, this one is Boscobel, which I thought was going to be a brighter pink than that, but I think we just haven't had as much sun as these roses want this year. It's been really rainy and windy all spring. This one here is Leonardo da Vinci. I'm trying not to step on my cat here. He's constantly getting in the way. Dexter, beep beep. This one here. I love the vibrant color on this one. It's kind of got a corally pink to it, a warmer tone, but I love it. Which surprises me because I didn't think I was going to like it as much because of the warmer tone, but I really do. And then the back here, this beautiful flower. This is a climbing rose that I hope will cover this arbor, at least half of it. This one is James Galway, and it is a gorgeous rose. This is David Austin. The Gertrude Gico and the Boscobel that it was just on was also David Austin rose, but I just love this one. I think this one right here is my favorite. This beautiful brightness full of blooms is the double knockout pink. This might be by Star as well, the company Star. Let me check the tag. No, I'm not sure what brand this one is. Might be an Al's brand, my local garden center brand. I'm not sure. That's where we got it from. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Love this one too. It's been flowering the whole time. Very beautiful. This one here. Oh, which one is this one? Princess Anne. That's right. It is the same as the standard tree. I have Princess Anne in a standard tree as well. Gorgeous. This one here is Earth Angel, I believe. And it's more white. I thought it was going to be more pink. But things are just lighter this year. I guess if you get a closer up with it, it looks more pink. But I thought it was going to be more pink. A lot of these are not as pink as I thought. Some of them are lighter and white. Hold on, my cats are getting in the road and chasing each other. And then this next one right next to the Earth Angel is Wedding Bells. Absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. And then right here on the corner, this one is unfortunately done blooming. And why is there a Coke can out here? I do not remember putting a Coke can out here. I think it might have been hidden under the weeds I was trying to weed. This one is called Simplicity. And it had a gorgeous pink, beautiful bloom here. So that's for this section, this whole circle section here. And if you look at these two, I have no idea what they are. I'm pretty sure it's some old rambler. I cut that back so low every year. And it's a beast. As Laura would say, it's a beast. It's huge. It goes over the arbor. It's ancient. My husband's mother's grandmother, maybe even great-grandmother, had this. They moved it back from, I think it's South Dakota they were from. They brought it over. It's old. It goes back a long time. This thing may be 100 years old. I'm not sure. This is an offshoot of it that I just grew. And then my mother-in-law, before she passed, had cut some roses off of that and planted them, and then we moved them because they were in the wrong spot. They were like right in front of the doorway, and so we moved them over here. So it's a couple more of the same as that old rose, which I'm pretty sure is a rambler. At the rate it grows, it's got to be some climbing rambler, and it's old. And then on this side of the wall, which I am not done with yet, we have a few roses in here. Let's see if I can remember them all. This one is Princess Alexandra of Kent. One of these is Eustacia Vi, and the other one is Gentle Hermione. I think, let's see, I think this one's the Eustacia Vi. I think. I think this one over here is the Gentle Hermione. Let me see, am I right? Did I get them mixed up? Yes, I got it right. Yay. Need to remember the Gentle Hermione is a little bit more narrow. Eustacia Vi is a little bit more wide. Back to the Princess Alexandra of Kent. And then these are all, I have tags for all these to help me remember. This is the Queen of Sweden. I can't wait until that gets bigger and blooms. It's going to be gorgeous. This one here is Olivia Bronte. Not Olivia. Emily. Emily Bronte. I thought it was going to be like a more creamier pink to it, but it looks white from a distance and looks more yellow as you get closer up, so I'm not sure. And then this one here is the, I'm sure I'm saying this wrong, the Alnwick rose is how it's spelled. I think it's Anwick. I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. The Harlow car is another David Austin. And then another one of my favorites, unfortunately I don't know what type it is because it's so old, is this shrub here. I think these are so gorgeous. I wish I knew the name of it, but it was my mother-in-law's father's, my husband's grandfather's bush. I love this one. Over this way is our Princess Anne standard. These gorgeous are so gorgeous. I love these trees. I love these trees. They're so gorgeous. Go over and take a look at the Poet's Wife. So here's the Poet's Wife. Look at how pretty they are. Oh, they just got so many blooms on them right now. I love it. It's a good time for these. Just come and look at these. And they're going to be even in more bloom here in about, I don't know, probably 5 days or so. Maybe I'll come and show them again. Oh, look how pretty those are. Let's see. How well do the Poet's Wife smell? Oh, it smells so good. It makes you think of a lemon. It's definitely citrusy. Oh, it smells so good. I love it. Love it. Okay, so there's three golden celebrations, and I absolutely, these are David Austin's. I love them so much. Look at they're so faded. When they first came out, they were very bright gold, almost orange tone. And these right here, oh my goodness, so many blooms on one. This stem can't even hold it. I may have to get a trellis around this or something to hold the flowers up. So pretty. And as they age, it was so bright. You can sort of see the tint in the camera, but they were so vibrant. And then as they age, they just get lighter, and then there's got a little bit of a purpley pink twinge to it as right before the petals fall off. So pretty. Loving this one so much. But then again, my favorite color of flower is yellowy, is yellow gold. So I will forever be in love with these. But I just think they're so beautiful. Look at the yellow and the orange. You can see how dark and bright they come in. Look at the buds on this one. This is the only stem that has new buds. But this is those are the only young buds that the deer did not eat. Look at this stem here. there were 7 buds on this stem. And I knew that it was probably going to topple over once they all bloomed out, but they're not going to bloom out now because the deer ate them. This stem, there's some. There was also quite a few on this stem. This was going to be gorgeous in about 5 days. And now the deer ate them all, except for this stem here. Hopefully they won't eat this one. We've just never struggled with deer. Here are 3 more rose bushes, and these ones are, I'm sure I'm going to say this wrong as well, the Litchfield Angel. You can see it's a little more yellowy on the inside. These are Vanessa Bell. All 3 of them are Vanessa Bell. So I'd like to say that was the end of my rose collection. My husband wishes that was the end of my rose collection, but I bought a whole bunch of climbing roses. It's back over here. Let me see if I can weave my way around. This one is another Zephyrin Druid. And this is its 2nd flush, I think. Look how pretty that bloom is. So this one ought to get pretty huge and cover the side of this ugly house pretty easily. I need to do a garden tour while this stuff is blooming for everything else. Most of the roses on this side of the house they're done. This first one was a pilgrim. And it looked similar to that yellowish white one there. That one is a gold badge, and when it first started blooming, the color was much more vibrant. I'll get a close-up of that one in a minute. But this one here was a David Austin Imogen. It was on the site for a limited time. They weren't going to have this rose permanently, so I decided to go ahead and try it. And I can see why. It wasn't anything special. It was just white. It did have a lot of buds on it, though. And there's still some more. As long as the deer don't get that one. And we'll have more blooms on it. So we had a pilgrim, and then this Imogen, and then this one here is, both of those were David Austin. This one here is a gold badge, which is not David Austin, but it was so pretty. It was very similar to the David Austin Golden Celebration. It was very bright, a vibrant gold. And there goes the petal. There goes the flower. They're done. And this was another pilgrim. And we have this huge monstrosity, beautiful monstrosity, is my husband called it a peace rose. I'm not sure if that's the name of it or not. It has, when it first bloomed, first of all, the blooms are huge, but this plant is huge and it's really old. This one has been here a long time. I didn't plant this one. It's got more buds on it. We have pruned this thing a lot, and it is still just huge. The blooms start out as kind of a yellowy yellow, almost peach, like there's a peach tone to it, and in the middle there's a beautiful pink, and as they age they turn more white and yellow. But I mean, look at this. It's so you can kind of see a little that the darker color, it was much more dark and vibrant than this, but look how big the bloom is. I mean, it's bigger than my hand. It's a huge bloom. Obviously the bees are loving this one, but you can see the little pink tinge to it. So there's like a pink, peach, yellowy tone to these when they first come out, and they're so pretty. I just love them. This was a plant, I'm not sure if my mother-in-law planted it, or if it was my husband. Either way, it was a great, excellent choice. And then more, let's see, what's this one? This one under the window was a test of the tested the D'Ubervilles. Not sure if I'm saying that one correctly either. And then this one was a Handel's Messiah. I always put Messiah right on the end of Handel's. Yes, you can tell I am a music person, but anyways, this was just a Handel. It's called Handel's. And then this one over here, I honestly, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the name because I don't remember it. But they're both pink. The Handel's is pink and this one is pink. The Handel's actually has like a kind of a two-tone color. It's pink with white blended in. It's really pretty. Don't remember the name of it, of this one, unfortunately. Thanks for coming along with me on the rose tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, feed the pollinators for me. So that is the rose garden tour for the day. I just love coming sitting out here on the bench under the arbor and looking at all of this. One of these days, this place is going to be full. And I cannot wait until all of these rose bushes are just huge and blooming. It already looks pretty amazing. So despite the fact that I haven't been posting, I have still been recording. Many of you who watched me before knew I was having problems with editing and my computer, trying to figure that out. Well, I never did figure that out. My computer is kind of kaput, like I can't do anything on it. And I had an old iPhone 5 and then an iPhone 7 that was given to me by a friend, which was great and worked for a while. But then it too was just really hard to do stuff on. And so I broke down the last couple months and got myself a new iPhone. I have an iPhone 15 Plus. So hopefully I can start putting out videos regularly. I have figured out how to work the iMovie for the mobile app, iMovie, on the iPhone. So hopefully I can continue learning technological difficulties and continue posting. So for those of you who watched previously, and if you're watching again, thank you. Thank you very much. And I hope to be better about posting, but I promise nothing. I try not to make promises that I'm not sure I can keep. So I will try to do better. In today's episode, I'm going to do a rose garden tour before all my rose blooms are gone. Some of them are gone already. Hope you enjoy. So this means that I have a lot of extra recorded stuff over the last 14 months. So what I'm going to do is take short little clips of stuff that I've recorded over the last year. I don't know, once, twice, 3 times at the most throughout the week. And then on the weekend, on Sunday, show the most recent clip for what I have done for this current week. So that's what I'm going to try to do, providing all of the editing and I can figure out all the technological difficulty stuff for me. That's what I am intending on doing, but I make no promises.